welcome back. I'm Di, and today I am bringing you my March Mystery Madness TBR, as well as an announcement for some of the events that will be held during the month. If you haven't heard, March Mystery Madness is in our 6th year. This is an event where we encourage the reading of mysteries during the month of March. If you haven't checked out any of the announcement videos, I will link my announcement video down in the description box below in case you're interested in a few more details. But in this video, I will be going over what I'm planning to read for the month of March in regards to the prompts. I have a problem sticking to TBRs, just so you know. So these are books that I'm trying to stick to and pull from during the month. No guarantees though on that. I have been pretty successful in the last couple rounds of March Mystery Madness to stay on my TBR, so I'm hoping that that will ring true for this year as well. Also, I will probably not get to all of these in the month of March because some of the titles that I picked are rather thick. So let's get into it. For the prompt of single, I'm going with a single word title. I am planning to read Velocity, which is the 3rd book in the Karen Vale mystery series by Alan Jacobson. I plan to borrow this from my library through Hoopla. I read the first book, The 7th Victim, in 2019 for March Mystery Madness, and then I read the second book, which was Crush, before March Mystery Madness in 2020. So I'm looking forward to getting into this one. The second book did leave off on a bit of a cliffhanger, which I do still remember, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that all clears up itself. The next prompt is number, and I will be reading Phantom Quartz, which is the 6th book in the Stacy Justice mystery series. On the cover of this, it says Stacy Justice Mysteries number 6, I believe. So that's where I'm pulling the number from. This is the final book in the Stacy Justice mystery series. I will be borrowing it from Kindle Unlimited to read. I'm looking forward to finishing another series this year, and this one has just been on the back burner for a bit. I will definitely be reading this one in the month of March. So for the prompt of person, I'm probably going to combine that with either Velocity, because it's the Karen Vale mystery series, or the Phantom Quartz, which is the Stacy Justice mystery series. I don't have a separate book picked out for that one, though there is another book coming up that I could combine for that prompt as well. So I haven't picked out a specific book for person, but I will probably use one of the other prompts to combine that with. The next prompt is place, and for that one I will be reading The Haunted Museum, The Phantom Music Box by Suzanne Wen. This is the 2nd book in the Haunted Museum mystery series. I read the first book, which was The Titanic Locket, in March Mystery Madness 2020, and I really enjoyed that. So I'm looking forward to getting into this one. This one is also a children's book, grades 4th through 6th grades, reading level 5. So like I said, I'm really looking forward to getting into this one. The Titanic Locket was actually much more creepy than I thought it was going to be for a book that's for kids this age. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what this book brings as far as creep factor for me. For weather, I picked The Snow Garden by Christopher Rice. I read one other book by Christopher Rice. I can't remember what it was called. It had something to do with trees. I will put a little note down here. I actually didn't really enjoy that book, so I'm kind of weary about this one. But this one definitely sounds more interesting to me than the prior book that I read, so I think that might help. But this book is very thick. If I do decide to pick this up during March, I probably won't finish it during the month. But I've had this one on my shelf for a while, and it does sound interesting to me now that I've pulled it out and read the summary again, and so it's kind of rekindled my interest in it. So, since snow is a weather word, I decided to go ahead and use that one for that prompt. The next prompt is color, and for that I've decided on The Black Dahlia by James Ellroy. We have been watching quite a bit of true crime documentaries on Netflix and YouTube, and I've had this one on my shelf for a couple years now. I am vaguely familiar with this case, and so because our interests have been in watching these documentaries lately, I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and finally pick this one up. So I believe this is the first book in what's called the LA Quartet. I'm not quite sure what else is in that series, but I'm most interested in this case, and so that is why I decided to go ahead and pick it for color. This would also combine for person because the Black Dahlia is the name that they gave to this victim. I don't usually read books that are based in true crime. I prefer to watch documentaries on them, but I'd like to see how this one goes for me, and like I said, I'm really interested in this case. So that is the book that I'll be using for color. For time, I decided to go with In the Still of the Night, which is the second book in the Supernaturals duology by David L. Golemon. I read the Supernaturals in 2020 and really enjoyed it. This duology follows a group of ghost hunters, and though this book does not follow the case that I thought it was going to at the end of the Supernaturals, this one follows the team investigating something for the president. So, like I said, I really enjoyed the Supernaturals, and I am looking forward to getting into this one and completing another series, because it is a duology, at least it is as of right now. I think it's been a while since another book has, or since this book has been published. So yeah, that's what I'm using for time, and obviously night is the time that I'm using for that. For space, I have decided on A Deadly Inside Scoop, inside being the space word. This is the first book in the Ice Cream Parlor Mystery series by Abby Collette. This will be the Book One Cozies Club March selection. So if you're interested in joining me in reading this book, definitely keep an eye out for discussion threads in our Mystery Madness Goodreads group, as well as on our Discord server. I will be doing a chapter by chapter on this, which are my audio only reading vlogs where I section off this book and then give my candid thoughts as I read those chapters in an audio only format. So if you're interested in seeing like what that is about, you can definitely check out a couple of the other chapter by chapters on my channel. And I am looking forward to getting into this. I don't think you can go wrong with an ice cream parlor mystery. This one is a bit thick, but another one that I will definitely be reading during the month of March, because it is the Book One Cozies Club selection. So that is what I will be using for space. For the bonus prompt, which is to read a book that you were drawn to by its title, I decided to go with Taking the Titanic. This is a James Patterson book, Shots by James Patterson with Scott Slavin. I am interested in a lot of things Titanic. I watch a lot of the documentaries. I do watch the movie annually. I'm just fascinated with the Titanic. So when I saw this sitting on the shelf in Barnes & Noble, I had to bring it home with me because Titanic. So that is what I will be reading for the month of March. Again, if you would like to join me for the Book One Cozies Club selection, Definitely keep an eye out in our Goodreads group or in our Discord or for my chapter by chapter videos where you could read along with me. As far as other events go during the month, I will be bringing back Monday meetups. Monday meetups were just a time every Monday that I would be around and available to chit chat about what we are reading during the month of March. I usually did that on Twitter. However, last year I did not have Monday meetups. This year I decided to go ahead and bring those back, but I will be doing that in our Discord. So every Monday from noon to 1 p.m. Pacific time, I will be in our Discord in the general chat thread for you to come and chat with me, to tell me what you're reading, or just to chat about anything else. So definitely come chat with me on Mondays at noon Pacific time in our Discord. The link for that is down in the description box below. There's a lot of great chatter happening on there right now as far as TBRs and things of that nature. I believe there is talk of maybe doing some sprints in our Discord. If you're interested in that, let me know. We haven't actually decided yet whether we will be having sprints on our Twitter or our Discord, but definitely let me know which one you would prefer. Twitter sprints, Discord sprints. We're still open to suggestion on that. I will be participating in hosting our new Instagram game, which is Connect the Clues. I think this is going to be really fun. Basically, what's going to happen is we're going to have several of the hosts posting consecutively. So a different host every day, and we'll just be rotating throughout the month, posting a book that if you want to participate in our game, you just need to find something on the cover of the book that is posted to connect to the cover of the book you're posting. So I will have more details on that on my Instagram on February 22nd. So definitely check out my Instagram for details on the new game that we will be having during March for March Mystery Madness. Again, that is Connect the Clues. You're going to be wanting to follow that hashtag as well as March Mystery Madness for any of the details regarding the Instagram game, as well as to see what everybody else is reading for March Mystery Madness. There will be a couple live shows. We will post a schedule soon, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Again, it will be either on our Twitter or our Discord. We will post the announcement sometime soon, so please make sure that you have joined our Discord or are following us on Twitter so you don't miss any of the announcements. Let me know what you will be reading for March Mystery Madness down in the comments below, or if you have any questions about the prompts or any of the events that we will be hosting, and that will do it for me today. I hope you are all doing great. I hope you are all safe and healthy. And until next time, take care and smile always. Bye!